Welcome back, Gale Force, and today we'll be talking about Henry, a very interesting unit from Awakening, and before we begin, there needs to be a brief disclaimer. In this video, I will not be taking potential as a parent into the equation as I both don't think it's part of what the unit can provide for your team by itself, and if I were to discuss everything a unit could offer as a parent, this video would be 2 hours long. In addition, please remember that this discussion is for how these units perform on hard mode, not lunatic or higher difficulties, as I believe that does not reflect the standard level of play most players will experience. With that being said, first let's talk about Henry's traits. Henry joins you automatically from turn 1 of Chapter 13. He comes with decent base HP, high magic, decent defense, and weirdly poor resistance. His growth rates are all around the 40 to 50% range across the board except for his poor resistance growth of 30%. Henry comes with the C weapon rank in tomes, as well as the class skills Hex and Anathema. Henry can and will naturally promote into a sorcerer. This alone makes him worth investing in, as it allows for him to easily make use of one of the most easy to use strategies in all of Awakening, spamming Nosferatu. This makes him one of the most plug and play first generation characters once he joins, as the tome in question comes from the armory on his very join chapter. If you want to do something else with Henry, you absolutely can, but doing so requires reclassing him to something else, and he does have a surprising breadth of options. Both of his reclass options are physical, with Barbarian potentially granting him Gamble for a high critical chance build when combined with his generally good skill, or Thief into Trickster to make use of the powerful skill Lucky 7 while maintaining Henry's ability to make use of his magic stat through healing. You may want to reclass him briefly either way in order to gain Slow Burn and Life Taker from Dark Knight, but generally Henry will perform quite well, arguably his absolute best, by simply staying the course and going into Sorcerer. Nosferatu really is just that good. In conclusion, Henry is a very solid unit who makes a great addition for any army. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell if you'd like to get notified when I post a new video. A special thank you to patron 60 Sweep and Gorilla Danny for subscribing at the Paladin tier. I'd really appreciate it if you checked out the links in the description if you can, but otherwise, have a great rest of your day.